Hey guys, hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you're doing really great, just as I am, because I'm in my office one more time, like every Monday. So we're gonna create some beautiful detailed design using the Gemar Creator. Um, so if you have any questions, uh, or you want to say anything, regarding Gemar Creator, or you have some questions regarding the Gemar Creator or something, please feel free to ask. I have the control monitor here, so you can ask questions if you need. So yeah, basically that's why I'm here. So yeah, today we're going to create some really beautiful gender reveal decoration. I'm going to use one of the arch, maybe like a round arch with some big black balloons or something. So yeah, basically that is my idea for today, to create some beautiful room decoration with two columns, with a frame, with big popping balloons. So I really want to show you how to make a beautiful design gender reveal decoration with Gemar Creator. So let's just open our Gemar Creator. As you can see here, we do have at the left side of the screen the create new project. Okay, you can see already my existing project, but I'm going to create a new one. And as you can see here, we do have some template library here with bright heart, floating on clouds, G-Link art, arch, and anything like this. But I think today we're going to start with an empty project, which goes at the right side of the screen, at the top right side. Create an empty project, so you will end up with a totally blank canvas. And at the right side, you can see the canvas panel. You can add the width and the height of your canvas, basically 300 times 200 centimeters, which is really big picture. We don't want any offset, so let's just go to the left side of the screen. And as I said, if you have any questions during the stream, please feel free to ask. That's why I'm here, to answer all your questions, because in January we're gonna launch this software for you, for the public, but until then you can still try it as a totally free software. So it's totally free for you until the end of 2022, so until the end of the year 2022. So let's go to accessories. Let's select the frame, okay, because we want to create some frame elements. Let's go to the circle. We have 100 centimeters. We have the arches, if you want to create some arch. So let's just create an arch round, and we're gonna use maybe let's use gold. As you can see here, we do have the basic arch. As you can see, our canvas is still small, so let's just resize it. Okay, it's too big. 400 should be enough, but let's just make it 6 is too much, 5 is too much, 400. Okay, that's perfect. Maybe a little bit wider, so we can fit two columns next. Okay, let's click zoom to fit. So we have this beautiful round arch here. I think it's pretty clear what I did here. So as you can see at the layers, we do have the balloon arch round. Okay, at the right side of the screen you have the format panel, and I'm gonna arrange this center and in the middle, so it's perfectly in the middle. And I'm going to lock this. If you just see back at the left side of the screen, I just clicked on this little padlock icon there. So if it's closed, now as you can see, it's marked with a red outline, which means if you click and drag on the element, you can't move it, so it's locked in position. This is what we want, because I'm gonna add a lot of balloons to it, and I don't want to move around the arch until just when we finished. Okay, so what we need here, okay, let's just close the arches. As you can see, you can even add heart, like single heart if you want, or any other kind of arches, but we're gonna use some gold circle. Actually, in my business I use a lot with this gold circles. Okay, from the accessories we still need, let's just add 2 IKEA lamp, okay, because I think we're gonna need 2 knot lamp here, because we're gonna create 2 columns as well. So let's just duplicate it. Why am I doing this? Why am I adding IKEA lamps to it? There's one good reason for it, because when you export your project, as you can see at the right side of the screen, export the element list, it will tell you exactly what you need. Not just the balloons, but the accessories you use, like foil balloons, ribbons, balloon weights, even teddy bears, popcorn carts, or whatever you inserted into your project, it will be listed in this element list. So when I export this, it will add 2 IKEA lamp and 1 circle frame. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so that's the fundamental things. You always start with 2 IKEA lamp and 1 round. Okay, so what we need for a beautiful gender reveal decoration, we will need blue and pink balloon, of course. Maybe I'm gonna create some organic and some regular balloon columns. So that's why I'm going to start. Let's just start with the 2 columns, okay? Because that's just some basic thing. I think I'm gonna use G90. I'm going to use macaron, baby blue and baby pink, and maybe add some shiny touch later, okay? And as you can see, we have a side view of the balloons, like the pearl shape, and we have the totally round shape, which is, you know, the top view, so you have 2 view from your balloons. So I'm gonna add one of these, shrink it, and as you can see at the format, you can have this little sizer, and you can shrink and inflate the balloon as you want, and it's included into centimeters, and it will be included in inches as well. So let's just inflate this until it's 17 centimeters, which is like a 6, I think it's like 6 or 7, at 7 inch, okay? Okay, so we have this. Let's just duplicate, multiply, not just duplicate, but multiply it 3 times, so we'll end up with 4. Because for 1 balloon cluster, we will need 4 of these balloons, and 2 side views and 2 top views, because when you connect 2 balloons together, you can still see front and front. So if I just rotate this like 270 degree, and I'm rotating this by 90 degree like this, and it looks like it's tied together. This is how you do, you know, a cluster. And then add 1 balloon here and add 1 balloon here. So as you can see, turning this backwards, as you can see, we have a basic standard 4 balloon cluster. Let's just group it so you can move this freely around, and of course you can still double click any of the elements in the group, and you can still resize it however you want. So this is gonna be our first row of the column of our beautiful design. Okay, let's just add 4 more, but in this case I want to use G40. I'm using G120. Let's go to macaron, and you need exactly the baby blue. Okay, let's multiply this 3 times, because as I said, we need 4. Okay, and I'm going to place these 4 exactly on top of each others, because it looks, when you just see a balloon 4 balloon cluster from the side view, it still look just like this. I'm gonna group it. I'm gonna put this right over there. So we have one small and one big. Let's just switch the positions. So we have one. I know, actually this is gonna be good. Just like this. There's the bottom. That's it on the top perfectly. Okay, so I want to create not a spiral arch, but like a square pegged arch. So I need one big and one small, one big, one small cluster. So as you can see, I selected the small cluster. Let's just multiply this like 4 times. Pum, 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 pum. So you have all the 4 clusters you will need. I'm going to do exactly the same with the big ones. As you can see, we have all the needed balloons for our clusters. So I can just drag and drop my balloon cluster together. And of course, I'm going to arrange the layers so it will fit perfectly on top of each other, not just cover themselves, but be perfectly precise. And of course, this is just the first. The second one will be much more easier, because we're gonna have one existing. Let's just duplicate this one more time. I'm going to use Command C, Command V, like you normally, or just Control C, Control V, like you do normally. As you can see, we have this beautifully designed. Let's just say backwards. It's perfect. Send this backwards a little bit. That's perfect. So we have, I know it's not perfect. So we have this design here, and as you can see, we can still select all of these. I'm gonna deselect the IQLM because we already have one. Control C, Control V, like just duplicated it, and we have this arch one more time. But this time, let's just delete it first, because I need to move this, just to make it in, in line. So it's gonna look more precise. Okay. Let's just drag it here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all of these balloons. As you can see, I can just switch to baby pink. So it's gonna be baby pink one by one, and as I said, the second one will be more easier. And actually we can do the same with the first one. Let's just zoom in. It's so cool. If we want, we can just play with the colors. Play with the colors. I think I'm going to change these balloons into baby pink. Okay, so let's just insert G90 with baby pink, and it was inflated to 17 centimeters. Okay, let's just duplicate this 3 times. Perfect. Switch to the front view, so you can just rotate them until their necks meet. Pam 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 pam, like 90 degree. Perfect. That's put there and put that over there. Let's just say to the front. So we have this beautiful group it, so we have this element here, and as we did, we can just pack our balloon together. I'm gonna arrange so I'm gonna just send this back later, but right now I'm just assembling the balloon clusters and duplicating them and just putting all the needed balloons together. So easy to do. So we ended up with 2 balloon square back. We ended up with 2 basic balloon columns. Select this and put it over the IKEA lamp and put the IKEA lamp in the back. Perfect. So as you can see, we have already made 2 balloon columns in like 10 minutes. And of course, it's not really necessary to say, but if you just go to the front page of your project, you can still click and reopen your project just whenever you need, and you can zoom to there. Okay, so let's just go to the plain latex balloons. I'm going to use the big ones. Here comes the big ones, the not 30 but G40. The G40. So we have a baby blue, a big giant baby blue. Actually, we need the front view so we can see the neck of the balloon. Okay, and let's insert a baby blue here as well. Haha, so perfect. But I think I need to send it back so the neck won't be visible. It will be hidden back into our sculpture. But we created 2 beautiful balloon columns. So I think we need to create some organic style balloon decoration. I'm going to add G40 standard, a black one. Okay, that's gonna be the middle one for later. Okay, for later. I'm gonna save it right there. I'm gonna save it right there. And let's just create one sculpture, just one piece of organic. So normally when I do this, I insert one big, like a 19-inch, duplicate it, so we have 2. I'm going to insert G120, exactly this, not a macaron, not the metallic, but macaron. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. So we have 3 of these. Okay, going to insert maybe 5-inch round, of course, not metallic again, but as you can see, we have 5-inch round as well. So we have 8 balloons in total. So we can use this to create an organic styled cluster. I'm gonna underinflate so the size is more variable, as you can see. I'm gonna add the 5-inch one and zoom in. we're gonna work with just with the frame. And of course we're gonna, you know, wash, because I want to create some blue and pink arch, like half. Clara, hello, I want to ask if it's possible to play the entire video. Yes, after when we finished, in like half an hour, or in like 20 minutes, you can rewatch the whole video for free forever. It's gonna be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so it's gonna stay there forever. Forever. But right now, we created an organic styled cluster. As you can see here, you can move this freely around, and so I want to create one blue and one pink, but when they meet, the two color will meet, I'm gonna, you know, wash together with some 5-inch rounds, some pink details, and I want to add just a few spots of shiny gold, not gold, but shiny pink and shiny blue to each other. Okay, so we created this. I'm gonna group it, so we have one cluster, and you can rotate this and flip it vertically or horizontally, because we're gonna multiply this a few times, so it's good to flip and rotate it, so it won't be like a pattern repeating all the balloons, so it'd be more organic. That's how we go. That's how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. The pink one or the blue one gonna go. I just multiply this like 3 times, whatever. Perfect. So as you can see, if I just put these together, it's gonna be like a pattern, you know, it's repeating the balloons every time. But if I just flip one, now it doesn't look like it's repeating. It looks like some totally different type of balloons. So yeah, it goes just like this. And if I just double click any of these balloons, you can move freely around into new position inside the group. So we created some blue organic styled decoration, and of course I'm going to multiply this like 3 more times, so we have, here's the last one, so we can create all the needed elements what we gonna add here. Okay, let's flip it vertically so it's following the lines more. Start it to look really, let's just rotate this a little bit. So as you can see, we use the same cluster, but it doesn't really actually seems that we used the same. It looks like we used this. What if we just add one of these here, deflate, 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 send it back a little bit forward, send this backwards. Perfect. So we can add one big giant ball here. I think it's necessary to add one giant big ball here. Macaron. No, not baby yellow, but we do have the baby blue. So as you can see, we have this beautiful designed organic with baby blue. I'm going to create exactly the same with baby pink, but what I want to do is just change these to baby pink, so I don't have to create all the clusters again, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm just checking the chat that do you want to ask or add something to it. So I can multiply this cluster again. Just baby pink. It's gonna be some baby pink. That's gonna be some baby pink, and this is gonna be baby pink. So we do have the baby pink cluster here inside the group. And what I'm going to do is just multiply this 6 times, because I think we made it something like this. And I want to add this flip right there. It's gonna look like a brain or something. Like Halloween all the way. It's perfect. I just flipped it because I don't really like the two big balloons met at the bottom, so I'm just gonna, you know, switch it a little bit. It's perfect. We still have one balloon cluster hiding there. So as you can see, we just like this, we created a nice organic, just to deflate this a little bit and sand it at the back so it won't be much more visible. So what do you think? We created, and of course we still got the beautiful black balloons. So what do you think about this decoration? It's just still simple. It's just as simple as it can get, properly did on the round frame. But right now I think we're gonna need to add some beautiful element. Okay, so let's just find a white question mark, for example. A white question mark. Let's just find a white question mark. It's gonna be, you know, printed on the boy or girl label PNG. So you can insert any type of stickers, PNG file, anything into the Gemar Creator as many times as you want. So white question mark PNG. I'm just looking for one beautiful question mark. Ah, this looks great. Let's just download it. It's perfect. So let's just go to the add picture. I'm going to add one question mark. Oh, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. Because it's transparent, I need a white one. So let's just find a white. So let's just find a white one. So what if maybe this one gonna work? It's perfect. That's perfect. So let's just shrink it, and you can print this as a vinyl sticker. I'm gonna multiply it and put it right here as well, and multiply this and put this right here as well. As you can see, we added some stickers to it. I'm gonna multiply this like 4 times maybe. Okay, zoom out, so we have this design that's so cool. And of course you can still let's just show you something. Okay, let's just go to accessories, extras, let's go to strings. I need one black string, so I have one black string here. As you can see, it's a ribbon, it's a black ribbon, and it depends. If you want to hang this or fill it with helium, you can put this here, send it at the back so it will be very hidden, so you can see exactly where your balloon attached. Or you can rotate your balloons by 180 and put your ribbon. I want to select just a ribbon. Let's go to layers and find a ribbon, one of the string. Okay, whoops, just wanted to select just string. So I wanted to show you that if you want to hang your balloon, never mind, I'm just gonna insert it one more time. So you can just hang your balloons from here if you want. So you can show this to your customers, because if you fill it with air, it saves you time, and not just time but money, and you can save money for your customers, and it's a good thing to save money for your customers. I think it's a good customer relation. So you can hang it, or just and you can even tell you the application that it's inflated. Just see at the right side of the corner, right side of the screen, that is it filled with air or with helium. And just as you can see, you can fill it with helium or air, but in case it's filled with helium, it's needed to be inflated all the way. So we created it. Right now it's hanging. Okay, right now it's hanging. It's not filled with helium, it's like filled with air. Okay, so let's just go to latex balloons. Latex balloons, of course, latex. And what I want to add, let's just go to the shiny G120. Let's go to shiny, and as you can see, we have the shiny pink and the shiny blue here and here. And what I want to create, I want to add some shiny element to our sculpture, just a little drop of these elements, just to be sure that it's good. So as you can see, I just randomly add few pink and few. Later I'm going to add not just 13 inches, I'm going to add 5 inches as well, just to have every size. It's more natural, more beautiful. Okay, I'm just playing with the frontward or backwards. Let's just add one more. Like put it right there and send it at the back and send this so it looks like this. So as you can see, I started to add some really good details, some really good let's go to 5-inch rounds. Let's close the metallic because we need shiny pink and shiny blue, as you can see here. Let's just zoom in a little bit, and I can add just a few clusters of these. I'm gonna multiply by 3 times, so we can create nice just underinflates and overinflate a few, so we can have this beautiful 5-inch balloon cluster, as you can see here. I'm gonna group it, so we have this insert group, and I can add this into our sculpture anywhere I want. And of course you can, not that one, but rotate this and flip, so it's will be more random. I'm going to create exactly the same with the blue one. I'm going to overinflate this, I'm going to underinflate this, so we have 4 sizes of these balloons. I'm going to group this as well and multiply this 3 times. Let's flip it a little bit so it's going to be more random, and rotate this. And of course you can still play with the balloons, like let's just ungroup. Nope. This just randomly. And for example, if you just send this at the front, it will cover a few 5-inch rounds, so it's more natural, more randomized look, of course. You can just cover it with a few balloons. So it's gonna be more like literally it's into the sculpture. Okay, so we added some beautiful design. Oops, I didn't want to move that. And let's just zoom to fit. We have this design. Okay, let's just go to the accessories one more time. And anyway, if you have anything to say or just want to add anything to the chat, please feel free. Let's go to extras. Okay, what I want to add, others. Let's go to others. And here's what I want to add. We have the teddy bear. Let's go with like this and put one here and put one teddy bear here. They're going to flip it horizontally, so all these, so the outward hand is like down, which is the second hand is raised, which points towards our decoration. Okay, that's really good. And of course, if you want to add measures, you can add, that's exactly 1 meter, as you can see, measured to our 90 centimeters G40 balloons. And you can add this here, so your customer will see exactly that. For example, these balloons is more than 2 meters high, just in case if they need measurement from this decoration, you can still include this and send this to your customers. But I think these teddy bears are a bit small, so let's just make them really big and beautiful. It's perfect. And more of these. And more of these. inflate them, overinflate a bit so I can add this, send it back. Okay, what else do we need? We need a beautiful living room, because you can ask a customer to send a photo from their apartment, from their flat, from their living room, from their, I don't know where where this is gonna be, so you can place it into the location, exactly into the location where your decoration will be. So I'm just gonna quickly Google just one empty living room. Just one empty living room. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to add anything to the chat. I'm here to answer all your questions regarding Gemar Creator, or how you do this, how you can do that, how you know, anything. I'm here to help you, okay? So let's just go back to Gemar Creator, so because that's why we are here. We have these beautiful decorations, add image, and I just downloaded this design, as you can see here. Just resize it until it meets the height. I'm gonna send it back, and pop, our decorations just popped in. That's so cool. Resize this just to be into the picture, and I'm going to resize, okay, the canvas as well. Move everything a little bit down. You know, I can't move the frame because we, as you remember, we logged it when we started. So from the layers, I'm going to unlock it, as you can see, and then I can put it just behind the wall, and I can put the wall just back in. And as you can see, we created a beautiful decoration on the spot where we need to set it up. For example, this is the photo you got from your customer. It's perfect. It's really perfect. We can still add a few things. So how do you like this? Do you like this decoration? You can say no if you want. I won't be, you know, cross or upset. You can still say no. It's totally up to your what I want to create. I'm just gonna, you know, wash the two. Oops. Wash the two meeting points together a little bit, so it can be not just a straight line changing. It's gonna be more like it's fading into another color. Fading into another color. I'm going to add a few of these into our sculpture, and of course at the end we're gonna import the element list so you can see exactly what we did and what we need for this sculpture. And just multiply and duplicate a few of these elements so it looks like it's fading into each other. Multiplying a few of these, resizing it so it's gonna be like 20 centimeters, and of course these centimeters will be written in inches in the final application, so you don't need to worry that it's not inches. It's gonna be in inches too. It's on our list to clarify that. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. It's gonna be written in inches as well. Okay, so not that one, but I need a 5-inch round here and one 5-inch rounds maybe here. So what do you think? About this decoration? I know it's a basic one. I know we just did it not in hurry, but just in like half an hour or 40 minutes. It still look really awesome. And don't forget, if you go to the front page, okay, we don't need that. So let's just go to the front page, because as you will see, it's saved automatically. We have the empty project here. Let's just rename it like gender reveal, rename. Oops, not the snail, I don't want to open it. We have the gender reveal decoration here. It's saved automatically with everything you need. With everything you need. So we have this beautiful decoration, and we can export it and as a PNG file. As a beautiful PNG file. And I want to show you how it looks. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So you can see here the final picture. This is one beautiful PNG, and you can send it to your customer. So you can see, so they can see, and you can just reopen it if you need a few changes. I just realized one thing, but maybe this looks more like a yeah, that's much better. It doesn't look like a pattern or something. Okay guys, let's just go to the project, export element list, and as you can see here, you can set the safety margin, because you know sometimes you pop up balloons or 2 or whatever, so we're gonna add 10% more. Normally I use like 5% safety margin. So export element list, generating PDF, and download it now. Okay, let's open it. I'm going to show you what we did. Let's just go. Not the PNG. I want to show you what we did here. Gender reveal. Okay, that's the PNG what we created here. I can't find the exported element list, and I don't know why it's just here. Let's just open it one more time. Gender element list PDF. Okay, it's not here. I don't know why it should be here. I just find the... Okay, never mind. But it still generate your gender reveal needed balloons, and it will tell you exactly how many balloons you will need in total and what you're gonna need exactly. It's here. Beautiful. You can see perfect. So as you can see here, we have the gender reveal element list. We need shiny pink. I just added, you know, just 3 of these. We're gonna need the G40 Macron Baby Pink 2 because we added one into the organic and one at the top of the columns, and it say just +1, you know, that's because of the 5% of safety margin, because the 5% of 2 is less than 1, so the program tells you just back 1. And this is why we included the IKEA lamp, because it tells you that you're gonna need IKEA knot lamp with 5 you know, pieces assembled together, so it's just 5 pieces of the black extender tool. We're gonna need a balloon arch round. I used gold, and here's all your needed balloons, you know, teddy bear. We need 2. The meter, of course you don't need this is just for customers. We need like 40, no, that's 24 G100. We need a 5-inch round shiny pink 20 and 24. This is what we included into our gender reveal balloons, and as you can see, the subtotal is 270 elements, not just balloons but every element. And with the 5% safety margin, you're gonna need 300, not just balloons but teddy bears, but everything. But it's almost 300 balloons with the safety margin what you gonna need. So that's why I love this app, because it tells you exactly what you're gonna need. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for this beautiful decoration. We included the meters, scale, we included teddy bears, knot lamp, anything like this. I hope you really liked this. It's a beautifully designed arch. You can put it on the green field, into the forest, into a living room, into whatever, into, you know, restaurant or something. You just ask for photo from customers, or you can take the photo from the internet, or you can take this photo for yourself, by yourself. So anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for following me during this live stream. See you on next Monday, and if you have any questions, you feel free to ask in the comment section. I'm going to start answer these questions into the next at the next stream. So if you type any questions here, I'm going to answer it the next Monday, which is gonna be in just 1 week. So anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining my live stream. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did just as me. What can I say? See you next time, guys.